welcome. We have yet another restream here. Tonight is what we got, Barry, and we got K-Man. And joining me on comms today is Connor. Mornin, welcome.
Mornin, hello again.
Yes. I want to do a quick recap of the players still in this tournament here, and as you can see, K-Man stands out a bit, don't you think, Connor?
Yeah, the 32 seed has won 2 races in a row now to make it to losers round 3.
Yeah, definitely not against me, that's for sure. Definitely didn't lose by 20 seconds to him a little bit ago.
But yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I was looking at the stats, and K-Man is a bit of an unknown entity. Only 12 total races in race time recorded. 8 of them were qualifier seeds, 1 weekly race, and then 3 tournament races is all the data we have on K-Man.
Yeah, not really too much there, but he was good enough to make the top 32, and like at this point in Doc Rando's lifespan, like it's no easy feat to make the top 32 even. So like he clearly has some sort of skill to make it here. Looks like we are starting here. Didn't really get a chance to talk about their starting items, but we do have pretty strong starting though. Chunky, tiny, and you have monkey board. That's going to be an possible immediate check onto the Fairy Island. Not on the Fairy Island, the top of K. Rule's ship. And oh my god, we have Bongo Blast. We have another potion in here. We have a third potion. What is going on?
Ooh. Those bongos homing?
So yeah, Bongo's homing. We got a third one in there. There's a fourth one?
What? I can't keep track of this. What were the colors?
So I think both of them were clear. The ones that we could only see. Oh my god. This is a crazy start. Didn't even get to finish mentioning that. Oh, okay, here we go. K-Man is gonna go check the monkey port check at the top of K. Rool Island, and we have a castle sighting in level 2.
Oh, that's a blueprint. That's in my screen too small. Like another potion? It is tempting to like not go up here and come back once you have sacks, but when it's so early, you kind of have to do all the checks you can do.
Yeah, to me, the monkey board check kind of feels like, you know, how some players skip the training grounds dirt until they have like binds or more Kongs or something. That's what that check kind of feels like whenever you're starting with monkey board to me.
And like how other people skip the Japes dirt outside of the painting room. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. This again, this K-Man's 32 seed. No problems getting that trick.
Yeah, Barry is a veteran to the rando tournaments at this point. Participated in the Season 2 tournament, many Blitz tournaments under his belt. But again, just because there's a difference in the seeding doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be a blowout. Anything can happen. Everyone who made the tournament is perfectly capable of beating anyone.
Yeah, and as we saw with Megapol, the 31 seed being Mumbo in round 1. Anyone can go at any time. Especially, it's any given seed at this, especially with the last few players here. It's any given seed. Nothing in the shops. Both players are going to opt to go training grounds immediately. Oh, and we have a jetpack sighting. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun seed.
Have we seen many medals yet?
Oh, well, neither of them have medals. I think there was one in the shop. Yeah, there's a DK medal there. So that's all we have at the moment.
Yeah, that's something you can do is sort of, if the game is throwing you a bunch of banana medals early, then that's usually a sign that Jetpack has an item that you need early on.
Life of Zero Gold Banana Forest.
The legendary Zero B Locker. Don't see this every day.
And Castle's only 2, which is level 2, so like even though there's a decent amount of Sphere 0 checks here, there may not be very many golden bananas. I guess we'll find out. Obviously it's random, but you never know.
Yeah, without a gun, a lot of those easy checks that you think about in Forest, you can't make at nighttime, so you're not gonna be going back behind the Thornvine barn yet.
We are going to see this though. What is this check? I saw the orange for a second. I got a little bit excited, but no, just a junk item.
I was about to like look at the hints and try and talk about what we know so far, then I realized no one has a golden banana.
All right. The famous dirt patch that Connor infamously walked over visibly in his all collectibles. Oh, here we go. All right, exterior Q2. Oh, Castle Tiny over Chasm.
Nice.
Isles Tiny is Diddy. Lower Mushroom exterior is way lower. That's probably just Q2. Haze and Mine's foolish. The bean is foolish. That's sad. Apes Peanut Tunnel. And Metal Rewards was what? 5, key 5, and then
5
I saw
and
Tiny
Tiny
in there.
Yeah, just 5 and Tiny for factory metals.
Okay, so that's good to know. Oh, it's so nice to have an early access rainbow coin.
Yep.
Especially when you have like Forest early, like there is a decent amount of coins, but you do have to go out of your way for some of them. Like I know Tiny has like 3 inside the mill, which Barry of course is gonna get here. Both players doing a little bit different strategy to get to the giant mushroom area here.
Yeah.
As you can see, Barry Tang Warp 1 paying out, and you can kind of see that his route was slightly more effective. Not exit entering here. It does save a little bit of time, but K-Man's not too far behind at least.
Barry also saved time in the hint writing, I think, because K-Man entered Forest first, but we saw Barry sort of pause out of those hints somewhat faster. And those couple of seconds of writing down the hints faster can make a difference.
And we have 2 potions here. You can get one of them right now. It's chunky. Okay, Baboon Blast. Very cool.
Is K-Man gonna go for this metal in the bonus barrel, or is he just climbing as like a part of the forest route? Okay, he's not going for...
At this point, I feel like it'd be pretty crazy to go for that metal. Alright, this was expected, so that got both a Way of the Horde hint as well as a path hint, so that seemed pretty obvious to me. Baboon Blast.
Alta, there have been seeds where you are so desperate for medals where you will come back to a bonus barrel and get a banana medal if that's your only choice for progression and Jetpack is locking everything. We might see people coming back.
The worst part of that scene is that Alta Biscuit would gen a seed that has you do that. Come on, Alta, you know better. Yo, meanwhile, oh, okay. For half a second, I thought Barry was gonna do it. Like, I knew that they were gonna do that jump, but like. All right, well, there is their castle entrance fee. Not many golden bananas early on. We're almost at 10 minutes here. 2 golden bananas, not a lot. They could potentially get 3 off of Chunky's medal here, but like other than that, you have the a Kasplat at the top of the mushroom, but there's not really much options in terms of forest checks anymore after this.
You could check the bonus barrel at the top, get that out of logic with Tiny.
Can do it.
That's something that's like easy to forget, but there have been seeds where I'm just completely burned by not peeking that bonus barrel when I technically could have.
That's actually the reason why I lost my race against K-Man.
Really?
If my go mode item was in there, and I was rocket barreling up to the top of the mushroom and I didn't peek because I was in a hurry to get golden bananas.
Oh no.
So maybe we will see one. Okay, here we go. Barry is in fact peeking it. Forest was also a later level, to be fair, so at that point I wasn't really concerned. It is just a fairy, so that we're not going to be seeing anyone do that one. Both runners are going to go into Trousdale at the same time. Awesome. What do we got, chat? What's in here?
I think one of my favorite seeds in the old days of Season 2, Level 1 Aztec Closed Tunnel. The only golden banana available to you to move on to Level 2 is on the Aztec boss. That requires like 1 colored banana.
So, a lot of people in here won't understand the Season 1 classic. Alright, both runners are effectively tied here as we go to the last check that they get. Whoa, what? Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, he's not... Oh, he must have just forgot.
Well, it was not anything important, so good for him.
Well, GBs are important.
Forest DK is Lanky. Outer Isles 2 potions. We have seen 1. And he was too fast for the other ones for me. So
we have Castle Shops 6 and Castle Shops 4.
All right, well then. All right, into Castle we go, I guess. Seems like the most obvious place. Did anyone catch the GB amount for factory?
No, I was too busy writing down hints.
Four GBs for factory, okay. Maybe Sarah did gen a baby seat after all. Alright, I have officially gambed. Before it closes, I'm putting it on in. I'm sorry, but I'm putting it on they will get it before 45 minutes. I think the ratio of money you're getting is just too good.
Oh, people, free points. This is not looking good. They're not getting their Kongs anytime soon.
No, I believe. Whenever the ratio gets as high as it is right now, like, it's so worth it because you payout is amazing. And like, we haven't seen any ridiculous hints yet, so that leads me to believe that we may get them. I guess I obviously could be wrong, but...
This is probably key 4 or key 6 that DK buys at Candy here.
What if it's key 5? What if it's key 7?
It could be, for all we know.
But for those just tuning in, we started with Tiny and Chunky, of course. Our starting moves were Rocket Barrel, Orang Sprint, and Monkey Port. We did get a hint that this is something.
It's another key. Yeah, you saw that? Another key?
Yeah, it is another key, so...
Okay.
There is no cursed tech happening on that one, so neither player knows that strategy. Although, granted, I don't think either of them are in a hurry to get that key anyway, so... Even if they knew it, like how's the risk reward on that trick, Connor, to skip over the pit without without ponytail twirl?
I can do it on Project 64 with save states, and it takes me a couple of minutes. But when you think about in reality what a couple of minutes of attempts with save states, dying in the pit every time, that's like 10 minutes of time probably.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some people who have been menacingly practicing that offline, so... nothing too interesting in this shop here, but maybe come back later for some golden bananas.
We do have a path hint to 5, actually, so that's either key 7 there, or maybe Ponytail Twirl is a factory medal and is also path to Tiny. But that's probably key 7 there at this point.
Cayman is going to be pushing into factory here. I do like this play. We did not really get any hints here, but you do get a lot of checks very quickly. Barrie, though, opting to stay, so we have our first split decision.
I like the pushing ahead to factory. You need more hints. You don't know... you have nothing. Like, with the Kongs that you have not received a move yet, other than, like, starting with Monkey Port that these 2 Kongs can even use.
Barrie needed to get that medal. It almost fell off.
You can just jump off with it and grab it as you die.
And as we can see here, K-Man is going for the singular bunch for Chunky there. There's exactly 45 bananas in Logic and Factory for Chunky if you have no moves for him. You do get the bonus 3 coins, so it's not that bad at the end of the day, but it does feel a little bit bad going out of your way just for that. Barrie's climb up isn't paying out quite yet here, but of course there's still a bit to go. Nothing in Factory so far.
I think K-Man is onto something, because Factory Medals path to 5 and Tiny, that could be Mini Monkey, and Mini Monkey could get you Diddy and Isles. So, and if it is on the Chunky Medal, you need that bunch.
We actually saw a clear vial inside the Mini Monkey check-in by the arcade. So there could be something there too. Not sure if we know enough about the paths yet to make any assumption what that could be though. But because it is an early level 3 or earlier, it can be one of the basic moves that they don't have yet. There is another key sighting in this Cranky shop. They cannot buy that one either. That's DK locked. They already have 4 fairies. Wow.
So yeah, Diddy could easily be in Banana Fairy Island.
Galleon Kasplat.
We have not seen Galleon.
Caves, colored bananas. 4 shops is that the only DK that was solved. Galleon Kasplat Lighthouse is way to hold. Cool.
That might just be a double hint for DK there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too. Not guaranteed, but sometimes you gotta put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, like when planning your routes, you sort of have to start thinking about where Kongs are to do the most efficient route between these levels possible.
And really right now, that's really what separates the top runners from like the rest. We did mention, of course, I know Cayman's a 32 seed, but aside from Vern to Ash, the rest of the remaining runners are just the top 11 seeds. And like, you have to be able to route efficiently in order to consistently place well in the top of these. Otherwise, you're just gonna, like, it's almost gonna feel like you're placing randomly if you're not routing efficiently. Alright, so we are confirming the clear vial. And hopefully we are getting our view of production soon. That is where Barrie's going.
Yeah, Barry's gonna get. I don't know. Is Barry gonna get? I guess he's not gonna get the chunky medal because we only saw K-Man go for that bunch by Snide.
There is another Lanky potion. Now we know that you need DK, and he's at least going to be in level 4.
Which means that Diddy has to be in the first 3 levels because DK gets Lanky and Forest, so that makes Galleon level 4.
Now hear me out. We know that Isles Tiny is Diddy. I don't think we've seen that, like, because like in the Cage Banana check, it's potion, so it's not that one. Could it be that Tiny is in the Great Fair, the Fairy Queen?
Yeah, or
no, not Tiny. Diddy is in the Fairy
Diddy,
Queen.
yes. Or he could be in the level 4 Galleon lobby as well.
That is a
as
good
the
call.
3rd Kong. Very rare occurrence that I've only seen once ever, but it can happen.
Oh, I want to see it here. That's for sure. Another look. So going back to some of the hints as well, something cool that we know that we can skip are all Baboon Blast checks. Forest Shops was only past the DK phase and nothing else. So now, and obviously you only need Baboon Blast for DK phase, so now you don't even need to consider that anymore. So all of Llama Temple, anything that Baboon Blast locks, you don't even need to worry about. That's great.
Until you need an unhinted slam, and then all that logic's off the table.
All right, Connor, looks like we are about to finish up factory here. What do you do from here? What's your next move at this position?
You need to do your factory medals. You hope you get Mini Monkey off a factory medal, then you try and go get Diddy from the fairy reward. I guess that's the near-term idea. And then thinking beyond that... Okay.
I'm surprised we missed that. I missed it anyway.
Did Barry get it? Okay, I was.
It was just on like a splat.
Oh, never mind.
Oops. We both whiffed there.
Okay,
Minus
same.
10% for the commentators.
Now you use your mini to... you have a clear potion up there in storage, and then hopefully go get Diddy.
In the meantime, I don't think we mentioned this, but it is DK Tiny is the K. Rool phases today. So you will need bongos, which we do have, and we also need sacks, which we do not have yet. Interestingly enough, we haven't seen any Key 8 hints yet, which is a little bit surprising, but at the same time, we already have an instrument. We already have monkey port, so like there's already 2 things checked off on the list. There's Featherbow.
Okay. That is on the chunky metal, which is the annoying one.
Yeah, so it's good that Barry is actually like getting those. It almost didn't look like he was going to. Obviously nothing there. Probably we're gonna see K-Man check this, finish up the top, and then leave is what I'm gonna guess.
Alright, boss is just a GB.
Alright, and I think both players are going to be finishing up here shortly, so we are going to see where we go next. And presumably we have to be checking out DK Isles.
Well, yeah, there was another clear potion in the cage itself, right?
Yeah, so like Fairy Islands be priority number 1. Now this is definitely interesting for K-Man because he has 6 fairies, and it looks like Barry does not have enough fairies right now.
Really?
He only has 3, according to what I can see. He is gonna be checking the race at the top in test in R&D. That's nothing. So K-Man didn't miss out on much. Alright, what are you sticking? Oh, so I'm betting we are seeing K-Man stick around because he wants the potion in the mini monkey check over here.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he'll get that, then leave.
Both of them have to be thinking about that. They have mini monkey. They're surely planning on ending their factory route there. Because you still need 3 training moves. Alright, Barry also gets that chunky medal. For Feather. Oh, and there's his 4th fairy, so he's fine.
So, going back to some of our hints here, okay, diving, very good. That would be Gallant access if you get into level 4, if it's level 4. But going back to our hints, we have Aztec Medal rewards is Path to Tiny Phase. We already have Mini Monkey and Feather Ball.
I thought it was factory medals.
Oh, you know what? I wrote that one down. I'm doing a great job today.
But Feather does get us something for Key 5. That ammo belt, too, is exactly what they need now to have enough ammo for Mechfish. Surely, is what the hints are telling you.
Hey, what do we got here? I can't see. Is that Diddy?
I'm squinting, trying to see.
Hey,
there
it's
he
Diddy.
is.
Let's go. Diddy Kong acquired. And unfortunately, we had ammo belts in the Outer Isles check. There's actually 2 potions in Outer Isles. That's kind of rare. We should see the... Yeah, we're about to see this check here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've seen both Outer Isles potions now because Bongo's right there.
All right, Bongo's right. All right, so into forest we go. What's the play here, I wonder?
You can make it nighttime now with Feather.
That looks exactly what K-Man's gonna be doing.
Because you could try and move on to level 4. I know you're missing vines and barrels that you know are somewhere in the first 3 levels, but we'll see if they decide to stick around for those training moves or decide to move on to level 4 and probably get an easy DK if the B-Locker is nice to them. The DK is just likely the Lighthouse, Kasplat, and Galleon.
Ooh, K-Man knows the setup.
Nice.
He's a 32 seed, chat. Like, that was easy. Easy. Ooh, the box and factory lobby. S Underground's 1 potion. Ground Miles 8 Diddy. There's our 3rd and final. Galleon Fairy in the chest. In the meantime, we have level 4 Galleon. I can't really see what the golden banana count is. So this check is only lodged with Ponytail Twirl, but you can skip it by doing a well-timed jump like Barry did there.
What was the chat? What was the B locker? I missed it. Surely Barry saw.
I don't know. Chat's asking the same question. I don't know if they saw.
1 pearl was the price, actually.
I have a feeling that Alta's thinking of the wrong settings. Oh, that's a nice pull. That is a fantastic pull. K-Man is looking really good so far here. Barry obviously going back into forest, but that is a great pull for him to get.
Now you just go to the factory lobby box.
It's exactly where he's going here. Presumably he's going to go back into Gallon, or hopefully check Gallon and get that too. It is Vine swinging. Worthy of the way of the horde hint there. Looks like we want to see more of Factory, though. I know there's a lot of Primary Punch stuff in Factory, so it doesn't really surprise me that he's going to be doing that as well since he's here. Really, 2 quick ones effectively right here.
Yep. So the Creme Isle at 8 in Diddy is interesting because that's where was Rocket Barrel?
It was a starter move.
Okay, that was starting. So, okay, so it's Peanuts is, and we found homing there, and we know about another clear vial in the KLMZ Sprint.
Oh, this is... I think K-Man's going for the bad hit detection wheel. That's 2 checks. And you know it's path at key 5.
Yeah, Feather... At this point, all it's going to get you is key 5, yeah. It's path to nothing else other than Tiny and 5.
Oh,
But
he's
without
Alright.
a lanking phase, like, do you even need barrels? Maybe you just forget about the barrels and move on.
Alright, well, there we go.
Okay, surely Barry has enough now.
Both players are synced up once again. Fun race so far. Not sure if K-Man's gonna go for this GB. Doesn't look like he is. He is down a gold man, but this was the first time in Gallon Lobby he had exactly 17. Beautiful.
Wow.
Alright, so very obviously this is going to be getting the box and then getting what is probably DK on the Kasplat.
Yeah, you have 2 easy way of the hordes here. Kasplat and Lighthouse, and then the fairy in a box.
Oh, well, there's Ponytail Twirl.
Okay. Not gonna see any memes for that key in the Castle Underground today.
I'm a little surprised Barry went to Lighthouse area first when we're pretty certain that DK is going to be in here. Because now he has to come back to Lighthouse. I mean, I guess there's a war, but like, it's just kind of a feel. It's probably gonna be a feels bad man once he route things out here.
Wait, for Barry?
Yeah.
He hit warp 1, so yeah, he's kind of getting DK here. Then he'll warp 1 to go do the other stuff once he has DK.
Oh wait, no, it was the Kasplat and the Lighthouse. I thought it was the Kasplat.
Yeah.
Caverns. Never mind. I guess it doesn't really matter then. Because Ponytail Twirl doesn't get you anything. I mean, I guess it makes getting on a ship slightly easier, but you have Rocket Barrels, like whatever. Right, more banana medals. I don't think there was very many banana medals available. More hints though.
Oh, not these are
Oh, you know what,
I guess
Barry?
that
I don't think Barry
Barry
ever
skipped
saw
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
wait,
no,
is he behind a hint pack and doesn't realize?
Yeah, he's behind a hint she didn't realize. I've
like, yeah.
I've always like instinctively had myself like go to the next page to make sure, but I guess Barry didn't realize it. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting.
I thought he was just being super efficient and waiting to check 2 hint packs at the same time.
Oh, only Spike does that.
I think K-Man did it earlier. He saved the 8 and 13 to read together.
There's the donk. And now we know that Lanky is in Forest. So now I'm presuming we're gonna be maybe going back there to get Lanky at some point, question mark. Granted, Lanky isn't needed for anything to beat the game, as far as we know, right? Wait, no, he locks a lot of like potions, I guess.
You don't need potions. You need 64 gold bananas, some boss keys, and we're almost set for K. Rool. All we need are peanuts. Yeah, all we need are peanuts for K. Rool.
Just a quick shout out here that we have 10 more minutes to have our friends here get Lanky Kong, and then the Gamba for the believers will be fulfilled. Doubters are not wanting that to happen, of course. Oh, we have a pearl check. What is this?
They are still like so synced up we're 35 minutes in, and this is very much neck and neck.
Here's Barry about to get his ponytail twirl. Now, I think you get this. I could definitely see them go back into castle because I don't think you need Lanky for any of those keys, if I remember correctly. I think it was DK was one for sure.
You might still just get Lanky first, because at least then you could like do greenhouse, do his metal. There are fast things that Lanky lets you do in castle.
Yeah, that seems about right.
And like you can do all of the DK checks that could possibly have Lanky, right? I guess if he's in the mills, that would be.
So yeah, the real question is, like, we know Lanky needs at least 2 potions and possibly one of the keys. I can't remember if he needed a key or not, but like not getting Lanky for 2 potions, you know Lanky's in level 1 forest with DK, like I feel like you have to, right? This is not a seed where I don't think this is a seed where I would risk skipping Lanky.
Especially not this early on. Like if it's like a Kong is late level 5 and you don't have the moves to get them, and like it feels like they're unhinted, because I've seen seeds like that where Kongs are locked by so many moves in level 5, but none of the stuff to get them is hinted because the Kong is not required to beat the seed. And at that point, it's sort of, is it even worth it to get the Kong to make your gold bananas easier? Probably not.
We're only going to be seeing a couple more checks here in Gallon from both players, and then they will head out.
Cat has brought up a good point, that jetpack, the reward could just be a fairy. We saw that in a seed not too long ago. I forgot what I was watching, but since the Banana Fairy Island reward was something, it was Diddy, then that text you see for the preview for jetpack could be referring to a fairy, since you do need fairies on your quest here in this scene.
Alright, Caverns 1 potion, Hillside 7. Japes front of Diddy Cage. Bill's 5'8".
Oh, wait. I think... So Feather was... path to 5 for night access in Forest?
And then you got Primate Punch.
Wait, this is some weird either or. Wait, hold on. That was, or did that say 5 and 8? That most recent hint.
That was 5 and 8, yes. Ooh, I think this is K-Man's. K-Man might be going here for Naz, but if he's not, this is his first mistake. I guess we'll find out. I think no, he's not going for bananas.
Both of them have been playing pretty thorough, but
this is hinted.
Yeah.
Not directly, but it is effectively a dead check. You look at some bananas here. He's almost certainly gonna be leaving now, right? Oh, he's gonna be one banana, then leaving, of course. Suddenly, Believer's not looking too hot here. Especially if K-Man opts to not go into Forest. Actually, the only reason why I'm on commentary, Connor, is so I can curse the seed. I'm trying to give maximum viewer engagement and maximum viewer, like, enjoyment out of these seeds, so. Before acquired by the donk.
We are also, or at least I'm being paid by the hour here to do commentary. Like, so the longer the seed goes, the more Tudos is going to pay me to sit here.
All right, I'm pretty certain we are going to be getting from what I can figure out for the rest of the seed. We have Japes Hillside's Path to Key 7. We also know that Japes from Diddy Cage is Way of the Horde, so I can only imagine that that's just like a free Key 7. I'm almost certain we're going to be seeing Key 5 across the Tiny Chasm here.
Yeah, I think it has to just be a gun minigame at this point for the paths to make sense.
I mean, like, looking at the items we have, we're only missing Peanuts, Sax, and Gorilla Gone. So, I feel it, Connor. I think I guess the want to say a certain 3-letter J word is starting to ring in my head, you know? Okay, well, this is why Feather is path for Key 5. 100%. Also, it's hilarious that they only have this gun right now, so it takes like 3 hits for these things to die.
Well done!
Yeah, Key 5, just as predicted. K-Man is still going to need to buy the other key. Meanwhile, it looks like we are checking out level 5 on Barry's side.
None of them wanting to go back for Lanky? I think they know about this prediction and
I think believers may not be believing very much anymore. I do like this play by K-Man. Actually, what is he doing? Oh, he wants more golden bananas. I think there was 2 you can buy now that you have 2 more Kongs. It's true.
Yeah, this is another, like, very important strat that I don't know how many runners actually do, but writing down every single golden banana you see in shops so that when you're backtracking through levels a second time, you know which ones still have golden bananas for you to buy.
Ooh, that was an expensive one. He did it anyway. Oh, we are going back to Forest. He's going to be giving the believers hope here, but unless he finds Lanky in like a minute 40 here, it's over. Now, where could the metal be? It could be on, or sorry, Lanky could be on the metal check is what I wanted to say. Could also be in the barn. I think actually he's going straight to the barn.
Oh, this is red here.
This could be just peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, this is just peanuts. No.
There we go. Cool.
Okay. That makes more sense.
All right, we're 2 items to go mode here. By the way, if Lanky's in here, I'm saying the word.
So we also have the Japes Diddy Peanut Tunnel Way of the Horde. We have Peanuts path to 8. So either your Sax or Gorilla Gon is gonna be there, and yep, easy seed. Oh wait, yeah, easy seed.
All right, everyone is dying to know what's up here. It's just a golden banana. Doubters are going to win. Oh my god, Barry's actually doing it anyway.
I think he's realized that he's probably realized all you need are GVs to beat the seed.
Yup. And you only have like in the mid-20s for your GB count, so like you need to step on the gas now.
This is actually like a bottom tier minigame. With the season 3 minigame pool, hitting 15 here is pretty slow.
I'm pretty sure this is like the slowest game. Unless you like suck at Big Bug Bash like Kuiper or something. Alright, now I wonder if we are going to see a push for bananas by K-Man here, because if you think about it, you only have the check of legends left, which obviously it's not going to be Lanky there. So you push metals, or push the metals so you can potentially get them on there. So that's why, I think that's K-Man's train of thought right now.
You were making fun of Kuiper, then my headset died, but I'm back now.
There's something to be said about that, but I can't think of anything. So cool strat here is that there are 15 bunches going up the mushroom here, and you can get these with DK. And we are going to be at exactly 45 once K-Man collects all of them.
Yeah, K-Man knows all of his obscure strats.
Or is there only 10 and I'm dumb? Yeah, I'm done. There's only 10. But he can just get 5 around the
Yeah, there's lots of bananas out here.
Yeah, there's a quick pause, check his banana count.
Hey man,
Sorry,
getting punished for spending all of the DK coins though.
Yep. Well, granted, that still costs the same amount, so like, maybe it's a wash. There is Lanky Kong, 47. Too bad it's not a 47-minute one, because otherwise Blues would have won. Too bad.
They'd come to Forest before Castle. Would have been under 45 minutes, which I think was a valid route. This is just looking like a GB rush.
Yeah, routing fundamentals so important in these jet seeds. Oh god, I said it. Routing fundamentals are so important in the jet seeds.
And that's just Gorilla Gon.
We're one move away. We just need sacks, and you can get a hint for that.
If it has to be in the Japes Diddy peanut tunnel, because peanuts are path to 8.
Yep.
And
like this is literally just a golden banana rush now.
Because there's nothing else needed for, unless it's pointing to like coconut for a DK Helm minigame. That's always possible. And they only have like 25 and 27 GVs. They're not even close.
Yeah, this is literally going to come down to how efficiently can you route these checks. Japes is a later level. We know that.
And K-Man, like, definitely doesn't have key 6, right? Did he leave castle because he didn't have enough coins?
He left castle, yeah.
Okay.
There are still some quick checks in castle. There's not a lot, but like he might be able to route something interesting there.
Neither of them have climbed very high in castle yet.
No. Because I know Barry only went up to Cranky and that's it.
And you have Diddy with Rocket Barrel now.
Chippy charge. Alright, well, all of our potion mysteries were solved. We have that going for us. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, denied again. That sucks.
Ooh. I do think I'm completely ignoring medals, though. Jetpack has to be bait.
Yeah, at this point. So, just as kind of a quick go through on their blueprints, because we don't have that on the restream. Barry does have one more blueprint than K-Man does. Barry also has one more golden banana, and now they're tied at golden bananas. So this is still a very close race here. It's literally going to come down to routing.
But K-Man has the knowledge. Is Barry still behind a hint pack? Have we seen him like fix that yet?
Well, like we've been getting the golden bananas so slow. Isles Ferry, Small Line, we know. Cabins is one.
These are useless. There's nothing left to hint.
I don't know. This is the point of the part of the seeds where I'm just like, if I get a seed like this one, I'm just ignoring all hints unless I know I need one. That's my view personally.
Yeah, there's nothing left to hint. Just don't even read them.
Like, we're getting all these useless moves right now. Oh, that's a
At this
40
point,
to enter Aztec.
Do you know what hint I would want to see that is a throwback? The cost of the B-lockers. Give me a B-locker cost hint for level 7. That's
dude,
better
buy
use of time.
the bean, please.
He's taunting us by reading the hints in front of it.
So wait, is the on the bingo board, is just seeing the bean enough, or do you have to get it? Well, he can't buy that with Diddy.
Can you see how many total rainbow coins they've found?
So both of them have found 2.
Okay, it's not too many. He's going back for it. Oh no, he's going back for the blueprint.
I was really just for like a second. I was like, he's gonna go back and buy the bean. Amazing.
I was like, wait, oh, he just went down there for the Diddy coins.
But yeah, K-Man is just probably opening that, going over, covering the tracks where Barry was.
Yeah, you have mini. Absolutely, this is a treasure room required seed when all you need are golden bananas.
Yeah, and someone else brought something in chat as well. Like, if you have a area hinted foolish that has a lot of checks, that okay, man, he taunted us.
Right?
Oh my god, let's go! Let's go! Let's freaking go!
Why was he standing there for so long?
Oh my god. This is the kind of content I want to see, chat. That was absolutely for the fans, and I'm here for it.
No, because so chat has brought up a good point. Since Jetpack and Banana Ferry Island Reward have things, that means the Foolish Regions can't have Banana Fairies or medals, so that guarantees they're loaded with GBs. Or melon slices. But.
Well, unfortunately, you can't actually check the bean area, but like that's... Like, you got a shop there, you got a dirt patch. You can even do the bean check if you wanted.
I'm sure
this is a golden banana.
Pineapple.
Oh my god, there's a bottle. Oh my, there's
but
something
no,
here. This is dead.
No.
But... Oh no.
The best this could be is a
this is like a slam. Yeah, slam would really be nice.
But nothing is indicating you need a slam in level 6 or 7 yet. Or 5.
To me, crazy if like this is what causes K-Man to lose. Like the race is that tight.
No, a move that helps you get golden bananas.
Like if this is like pineapple, that could be really helpful. Like there's a decent set of moves here that could like really be helpful. Oh my god, that is, of all the moves that could have been helpful, that is not one of them.
Barry gets Gorilla Grab in Cave's lobby. Probably not useful either.
Oh my god, if that wasn't gonna break, I would have just lost it. Hey, we're gonna see what level 7 is here.
Yeah, Barry taking the approach to check all the B lockers so you can plan ahead.
48 japes? Well, if you see that, the moment you hit 48 golden bananas, you are hitting up japes and getting as much stuff as you can.
Yeah.
Alright, so K-Man is no longer going for Jetpack.
But is japes like that good of a level? Without barrels, without slam, without coconut, like...
I guess that's true.
There's not... Japes isn't that good.
You still need to go there for key 7.
Yeah, but we expect that to just be the top outside the Diddy cage.
Okay, now K-Man's getting this again, question mark? Meanwhile, Barry is doing a blueprint dump. Probably to get into one of the later levels, like, because Aztec is 40 GBs, so it makes sense if we want to dump that in. Like, it's only an 8 golden banana difference for the last 3 levels.
Yeah, Aztec is better than Japes in my mind. 3 shops, rocket barrel checks, maybe even Llama Temple, if you're crazy.
Oh my god, Barry is still a page behind. Like, it's not gonna matter.
It doesn't matter in this seed, though.
If this was a complicated seed, that would be huge. It's gonna be interesting to see what K-Man does next here, because I think the route that Barry has set himself up with is going to be very straightforward. Not really sure what K-Man's doing right now. Maybe he's thinking some more checks in here, but just from our perspective, it seems like pushing Aztec was the play.
Yeah, since with what K-Man knows, like he has everything to beat the seed, other than Sax, which you think is just sitting in japes.
All right. Are we gonna do a blueprint dump? No, we are going into castle. Now remember that K-Man never climbed up earlier, so he can probably get a couple of gold bananas on the way up.
Yeah, he still needs to get the key 6 he couldn't buy earlier too.
Yeah, I still don't have any coins. Probably can get this potion though. Oh, Tiny has all the coins. That's a useful item potentially. I don't know if it's actually do anything, but...
No, at this point, Ice Skip moves in shops. You don't need guitar.
Maybe Diddy really just wants to learn, you know? Yeah, I don't think K-Man climbed up at all, so he's just gonna be getting this stuff on his way up to on his way up to Cranky. He does need to get the key. Oh my god. You have one instrument and 2 guns. That's hilarious. Yeah, and this is kind of what I was expecting to happen at some point here. K-Man is just gonna say, to hell with everything else, I'm just gonna go to the top, complete level from top down, because that makes the most sense.
Only a melon slice, though.
He does the dump in here to get to 40, which is good.
Did Barry check his, I guess, his 36 hint? It's actually a 28 hint, but thinks is a 36 hint? Or is he just going?
I at this point, I don't know if he cares anymore. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. He'll find out on the next screen. Like these hints are like worthless. That K-Man didn't even spend like more than a second.
Yeah, looked for 2 seconds, realizes they're worthless, and does not bother reading them anymore.
If you fall right here, there's Cranky.
Yeah, this seed was still a slow start with very slow GB pacing. Just having to walk through forest and castle without many moves for your opening route. But once you got those moves in the early levels, you realize that everything is just hinted for you, and you have everything you need like by the 20 gold banana mark. The slow part was just getting to that point.
Ooh, that...
Wait, K-Man still doesn't have the coins?
That sucks. He's kind of in a pickle now.
Because that's key 6. You don't need to get it until the very end, I guess.
Yeah, but now that's gonna be like extra time he has to go back for that, which kind of sucks. It definitely seems like he's like behind at the moment, so like that's gonna be even more edged against him, as Barry is just like trucking on ahead with all these fast golden bananas.
Yeah, Barry is like 2 gold bananas away from going to Japes.
And of course, Barry already has that key that that K-Man couldn't get. He is gonna go into Aztec though, so he is gonna catch him a little bit. So, for people wondering where Key 7 is, it is in Jungle Japes. Japes front of Diddy Cage was hinted away to the Horde, and we also got a Japes Hillside as path to Key 7. So, almost certainly going to be there. We also have a Japes Peanut Tunnel hint. That is likely going to be Saxophone. So we think we have the seed solved here, and we're going to find out in just a moment if that's the case.
And even if it's not solved, like, these will be moves that are directly on the path to what we need. I guess it would be spicy if this was Coconut for a Hell mini game, though.
Well,
no, that looks purple, and there's only one purple potion left.
All right. Once we see Key 7, that is go mode.
Barry sees the golden banana on the bonus barrel and is very eager to do it.
Yep. Like, you still need, what, 16 more? So, like, you're still a decent bit away.
Because, yeah, you're going to try and get 16 here in Japes without going to caves, but you might realize, I guess, depending on how the golden bananas are flowing, you might end up going to caves for more. But the problem is, if you're so poor and don't have money, cave shops may not be the best option.
He's going out of his way to get these coins an hour, 5 minutes, and that's hilarious. I'm definitely, because I can't see Barry having 64 at the end of Japes, right? So I'm curious to see what he does to do, like, kind of how he does, like, his wrap up here.
Yeah, unless you've been keeping... maybe he's kept better track of where he's left golden bananas earlier, but I feel like he would have already gone back for them, so you might just go to caves. Caves has 3 shops, has easy Kasplats.
Thought that was really funny. He like paused, checked to make sure he actually had enough coins to get this.
Yeah.
Like everyone's so poor this seed. As far as golden banana counts go, it looks like Barry is 9 ahead, which is a pretty significant gap to have to cover, but he's been getting these golden bananas very quickly here, and I see Key 7.
Yeah.
And a potion. Orange throwing.
Oranges.
And Chad, that is go mode. Very basic, simple seed. And surprisingly, we didn't even get Vin Diesel under 45. So I can imagine here, Barry, without Coconut Gun, you just finish up here, go back into Crankies, and then that's when you're just done with Japes.
Wait, Feather was skippable to seed because
Yep.
you could have used a different gun in the mini game for Key 5 and then use oranges in Tiny Phase.
Right, couple more checks for Barry here. It looks like K-Man's going to just quickly finish up 5-door temple. There's a potion there, what the heck?
Nope, no reason to. You.
This
You're
seed
good to
literally
go.
just gave you everything, and it's like, eh, calling it a day.
But we're gonna make the golden bananas tough.
Right, we're about to get to the point where Barry's gonna need to make a business decision here. And with regards to guilds, he actually doesn't need that many golden bananas. I think he's gonna be pretty close, so he might not even need to. This actually looks like it's gonna be very good routing because he might just simply go up, turn his blueprints, go up with what he has, and hope like the last golden bananas he needs are on his way up. I could see that happening.
Yeah, it does suck to be in this scenario though, where it's like you almost have enough, and then it's like, do I go to a whole other level just for 2 more GBs or something? We are seeing the tiny temple here. I don't think Barry. I don't remember Barry coming in here.
Don't either. We're gonna actually see a cave sighting here. I'd be a little surprised if he stays in caves just because he hasn't like gone into like he hasn't actually seen Japes, right? So I'd be a little surprised if he even goes in at the moment.
No. Is Blueprint Dump for going to Helm actually a bingo square? Like, that's every seed.
Alright, Barry is 1 GB short, so that is going to get him, more than likely, he's going to be able to find a golden banana on his way into Helm here. It'd be very unlikely if it wasn't the case. Meanwhile, K-Man is going to go into caves here. He'll probably get a few more golden bananas prior to Japes.
Who knows? Maybe Caves is loaded with 3 GVs in every shop that only cost 1 coin each, and that's how K-Man will make up some time.
I don't know, is K-Man even
Not a
had
good
enough going?
start.
Wait. Barry didn't buy the bean, but K-Man did. Are we sure this is all like legitimate?
Yeah, we can check the rule book and surely find some clause in there.
The must buy bean clause. And there's 64, and you can get that with Ponytail Twirl. Very good route. That was like a masterclass in golden banana routing at the end there, I think. Like they were basically tied up until we found out it was gonna be a golden banana rush, and Barry just exploded ahead.
Yeah, it was like they entered Galleon, even got like DK at the same time, and then Barry just pushed the GVs, and like we saw K-Man start doing some slower checks like Galleon, Seal Race, DK 5-door ship.
Definitely spent a little bit longer in Galleon. That was probably like where it started to go down for him. Definitely, I think this is like if you want to work on your routing efficiency, I feel like this is a very good seed to watch. In regards to like how many checks can you, what checks could you go check with these amount of moves, things like that. All right, K-Man is gonna go into Japes here. You should be able to have enough by the time you finish. As far as going banana counts as well as get the items. It's still hilarious that Squawks damages you, by the way.
And people still haven't learned because it happens every time.
Oh, we can make them learn. We'll just make it a one-hit KO. There's Sax.
Oh, K-Man still needs to go back for the key 6, right? Still need.
Yep.
Still love that.
Rough one. Nothing crazy in Helm so far. I'm trying to see if there's like a gun required minigame, but I don't know if, like, just for logical fun, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. This factory medal rewards was feather, and that wasn't needed for key 8, so we're probably not gonna see one in the tiny one. DK obviously doesn't have coconut gun. We didn't get any hints for that either.
What if we get the Vine minigame with the zingers and Barry falls off over and over?
That could give K-Man time to catch up. We could also just change the rules to make it so you have to have the bean at the end of the seed.
Mm-hmm.
Like mid-race, we can change the rules.
But then, I don't know, I feel like Barry still has time from when the new rules are announced, he can go grab the bean.
But when Barry's in
And then he has to
about to
plant
make the final hint, we change it so that you have to turn in the bean and get
Then
the
it's
check.
a pineapple casino.
Yeah, we'll have our long seed and everyone's happy.
Guys, if I start talking about Season 4 preset discussions, Tudos is gonna get so irritated.
I mean, if you meme about obvious things that won't actually get in, like, I won't care.
No, this last week especially, there's been a push for removing cops, actually.
Ooh.
There have been some nasty ones, like climbing up a castle without any weapons. There's like a pretty bad cop on a narrow part
that
there.
That sounds like a problem. Maybe we should put in more. I think that would help balance things out. We should just make all the enemies cops. I think that's only the fairest of plays. Oh, we could have a throwback of season 1. That's really gonna test everyone's golden banana efficiency.
Mm-hmm. Don't only keep the moves randomized amongst the shops.
Now here's hard mode for you. Play season 4 on the Lua version of DK64 Rando. Pretty sure I can count on one hand the people in here right now who actually played that. All right, back in the castle, getting key 6.
Yeah, the TUI randomizer on BizHog with Lua is not. I mean, I love TUI, don't get me wrong, but it is nasty to set up every time.
I mean, someday TUI is gonna get its actual rando. I'm convinced that's going to be a great randomizer someday.
Yep, just like we killed DK64 speedrunning with randomizer, we'll kill DK64 randomizer with 2E randomizer.
We're definitely losing Spike to that one, that's for sure. All right, I believe Barry is on his final phase. It is tiny phase, so at the very least, K-Man is going to make it into Helm before Barry finishes.
Save the best for last, tiny phase.
Yeah, the 2E randomizer right now, like, it's not like... It's not like structured or anything like how this is, right? Like everything is like, it's like what, purely random and that's it? Like you don't get hints or anything.
No, there's last time I checked, there's not a hint system other than like the basic archipelago hints of like, you know, you can check the location of something.
Yeah.
When you have like, we've done enough checks, spend your points on that, but no. I know they want to do a formal hint system though.
Maybe someday. But yeah, 2E Rando has a lot of unique issues that makes it hard to have a ROM hack version. Hoping that gets overcome someday. Very calm Helm music for K-Man.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh yeah, I can say it now. This is Jet Seed. 100% a Jet Seed. Not only was it a Jet, like the hints were super easy to interpret. We knew where everything was when we had 20 gold bananas.
Yeah, 121 is, I want to say, the 5th or 6th fastest time of Season 3 bracket so far.
Yeah, and
it's
speaking
up there.
of, and there's time. Barry finishes with a 120-128. Yeah, even though there's a pretty significant gap here, like for most of the seed, especially like the routing portion, like where you're trying to figure out where moves were, like K-Man was neck and neck with Barry and even ahead at parts. So like this was despite being a 32 seed, K-Man put up a great race. That was a great fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
And there
Hello,
he is.
congrats.
Morning. Yeah. GG's.
And we have K-Man in here as well. GG.
Hey, GG.
Yeah,
Welcome
GG's.
to bonus stage.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I didn't say it was a Jet Seed on stream, but I was very close to saying it at like the 20 GB mark. We're like, okay, I'm pretty sure we know where everything is, and this is just like a collect all of the gold as you can from here on out at this point seed. So
Yeah, I was like, once I got Lanky and Forest, and then I think I bought Gorilla Gone. Yeah, I thought at that point, like, I just needed 2 more things, and yeah, it just was a DB rush from there.
Yeah, I had a little bit of an inkling when you see all the paths are like to 1, maybe 2 things. It's just sort of like, either you're going to find something on a metal that's not going to be hinted very well through paths, or it's going to be a fast seed. And I had my hands together saying, please, please, do not let this be a Jet seed. Going to 64 is the worst part of my race, but yeah, fortunately my prayers were not answered.
Connor, do you want to tell Barry what Barry never got the chance to balance down? If we didn't get a certain kind of seed, like Barry would have been probably very screwed.
Yeah, Barry, did you realize you were behind a hint pack for most of the time. Like you were pausing to check hints, but you were like, you had one more hint pack than what you were checking.
Oh, really?
But then then eventually you stop reading the hints, and it's like, okay, he obviously knows the seed is solved. But even like, I think on the 13 pack, the 20 pack, you weren't reading the most recent pack of hints.
Oh, man.
But like, it did not matter at all for the seed.
Well, yeah, I think one of the moves I got without the hints was punch from the mills. I was just looking for quick GBs because I couldn't figure out what to do, and I got that, and then I think I went straight to factory and got vines. I was like, oh, okay, this feels very good.
Yeah, both of you, I think, sort of made the right call there. Went to forest with feather. You could turn it nighttime, and then yeah, you got that punch, which was unhinted at the time. You didn't have that mills hint yet.
Yeah, I don't know where the race was prior to finding Lanky. I kind of felt like I was doing pretty well, but then the moment when I realized, oh, it's going to be a race to 64, I feel like it was 100% routing. That it's just the biggest part of my game, but you gotta get better at that.
It was completely even entering Galleon and getting DK. It was even. It's just you came in, you stayed in Galleon a bit longer, doing more thorough checks, while Barry sort of surged ahead and just did the fast ones for going bananas.
Yeah,
and made up some time.
Doing the seal race really sucked because Baboon Blast was only on path to DK phase. So then you ended up going in there, and then you saw the potion, and you realized it.
Yeah, that was a big mistake I made. Was I saw peanuts for path to 8, and I wrote down that the peanut cage was way of the horde, but just at that time I was like, I didn't know exactly where Saxophone was going to be, so I was like kind of scouring through all of Shipyard. Plus, I needed 4 GBs, but I think when I saw the potion, I just snapped decision was like, oh, that could be Sax, but no, afterward I was like, oh no, Sax is clearly in the peanut cage.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been there. It's way easier to think about these things when we're watching compared to when you're trying to route the seed and figure out where to go next. A lot to keep track of.
I'm looking at my tracker right now. I only got 3 things in Castle. It's 4, 5, and 6.
That was another thing that was tough to seed. The coins. We saw both of you.
Oh, hey, request for version 4. Maybe we could put a coin counter just for me, because I apparently need it. The amount of times I entered shops and they're like, "Oh, you're poor," was definitely heart-wrenching.
Yeah, it was extra unfortunate because you did that second trip to Castle to get the keys, and then I think you spent 7 on a gold banana with DK, and then did not have enough for key 6.
Yeah.
Even when you went back.
That's another thing where I was like, I gotta just keep track of that a little bit better. And then to add insult to injury, I remember buying a banana medal for 8 coins, and that just ended up never being needed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what jetpack was.
Oh,
did either of us do it?
Well, yeah. At first, the GBs were pretty slow at the beginning, so, I was thinking that, oh, hey, maybe, a training move is gonna be on a jetpack, and then you got diving and vines, and I was like, oh, okay. Then after that point, I figured out that I was pretty close to being done with the seed, so I was like, I don't need to get those. I got 7. I ended with 7.
I ended with 8. I even stared one in the face and just left it.
Yeah, I bought maybe 3 or 4, at least 3 from shops.
I guess another insult to injury is I bought the bean for the fans. Didn't end up needing that at all.
And we got the forest bean for the chain, so
Yeah, we did. I knew, but like you see it, like it's
I know.
posted right there
like,
in the shop. I knew that if I came in
did see
here,
it, I thought about buying it. And, like, yeah.
oh, you didn't buy it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, when's the season 4 rule gonna come in that you got to buy the bean to win?
And all you need to do is
I
just
think they were
have a
just
bean
talking
door in
about
Helm. It's it's not that hard. Add a bean door.
Bean door.
But Barry taunted us by not having enough coins for the blueprint at Funky, swimming down to get the coins, and then could have bought the bean a second time, but no, just the blueprint.
All right, GG's came in.
GG. Best of luck, everyone.
That's his best race time.
That is a race time PB for me.
That is
I
a
did
sub 130.
That is indeed another barrier. I've broken very recently. I think when I started the tournament, my PB was around 146. So a lot of progress made in the past 2 months.
Yeah, good job.
Really good.
Thanks.
Where you're at right now, like getting past like 2 pretty good players. No offense to those. And getting to this spot right now. Pretty good value runs, like especially if you just started racing like right when the qualifiers happened. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like I did some casual races, but like you know, we as friends we might do them like once every 3 weeks. But yeah, once I entered here, it was like once you're around competition and like you're constantly around people who are like 5-10 minutes better, the amount of information that you just absorb and you're able to like actually process, it just accelerates your growth. And that's kind of like what I've really noticed these past 2 months.
All right, well, GG's once again. Barry is going to be going on to King of Yamamakai, who went on a 2-week vacation. So your next match is not going to be for a bit. But
We'll have to see what.
very interesting spread of players left, though. 12 players left, and those 12 players are the 1 through 11 seed and the 18th seed Vern Dash. The 12 seed generic dude unfortunately got sent to losers into Mumbo Token's Revenge Arc bracket and got beaten by Mumbo that early, so that's the reason why the 12 seed is not there. Other than that, we got some very interesting matches up there here, so kind of summarize where things are at now. In the winners finals, we have the 4 seed Kilvaris versus the 7 seed Camerson. And in losers right now, the next round features K-Man versus King of Yamamakai. We have Beardbox versus Spike. We have Alpha versus Mumbo Token, aka the biggest grudge match of the bracket. And then you have Vern Dash versus Violet Pumpkin. Charles, Connor, 75 are also in losers. They're a bit further ahead though. So we are going to be trying to restream all these. This should be a good time to watch all of them. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, DK64 Speedruns. Follow our Twitch page, also DK64 Speedruns, and join our Discord, discord.dk64randomizer.com. Our next match is going to actually be Beardbox versus Spike on Monday, October 7th, 7:15 Eastern on our Twitch channel. 7 p.m. Eastern specifically, so follow us on Twitch, fun, and check us out then. Alright, we will wrap it up and raid someone. Let me see who's around. Alright, I guess Revan wins, because I see Revan fighting a boss, so we are going to go to Revan. Thanks for watching, y'all. Morning.